And they have a mountain to climb here against the favourites. They're the top seeds, Russia. They scored 26 tries yesterday on day one. Here we go. By the end of this, we'll have one less team in with a shot. So Russia with the ball, deep inside of their own half. Kutseva manages to get it out to Lushnina. Down the Russian line. This is strong from the Russians already, out to the far side. And that was actually, although it's gone out of play, that was pretty decent control from Hamidova there, who could have easily just tried to reach out and just watch that fall. She just let it bobble out and let it calm.
Right here.
Yeah, right. She couldn't have got to that. Lushnina perhaps betraying a few nerves, running sideways across the pitch. Big line out for Argentina.
Argentina just hold on to that one, and this is a strong platform for them. Straight into that wall of Russian defenders who were all over that ball quickly, but Argentina held on to it. Montero there down on the floor waiting for that support to arrive as Russia really slowing down this Argentine ball. Rushes out to this near side. Look at the shirt grabbing there, dragging along the floor though, but Kutseva, who's determined to stop that Argentine attack. The shirt seems to have survived.
Play on.
Billerbeck, the captain for Argentina. This is some of the best rugby you've actually watched Argentina play, and that ball's off the ground. And it is going to be an Argentine ball.
Blue ball.
Yeah, so far so good for Argentina. Russia's so strong in the contact, so you fear for the Argentines being able to keep hold of possession, but so far so good. Of course, we didn't get much chance to comment on the teams at the start because there's so little time between the games. But a big call from Pavel Baranovsky. Marina Petrova, his captain for this weekend, on the bench.
They've lost their regular captain and playmaker, Kudenova. So they're having to do this without her. And a penalty for Argentina. They need to take this quickly. There is space on the far side, but already it's gone by Russia. They flood round the outside, and any space that Argentina have is quickly lost. So they run round to the far side. Paladero is teaming up nicely there. This is good as Montero goes through. She is pumping those legs. She wants this badly. This is top stuff from Argentina. This is really good. But so is the Russian defense. Look at that ruck. Look at that ruck. And what's going to come of this? Almost a cute pass back inside, but again, Argentina. Wow, this is good stuff.
At the tackle,
yeah, they're holding their own, Argentina, aren't they? It was brilliant work from Hamidova in the breakdown. We know her as hysterical as Pavel Baranovsky. What is going on in that head at the moment? So much rides on this game, and there's so little you can do on the sideline watching it all unfold.
Crouch.
Sue Day here with us, former England 7s and 15s captain. She's been out there. She knows what it's like in these tense situations as Russia make the break. They're off, they're flying. It's Parastiak, but she is being hunted down. She knows she can't get there. She needs the support, and it arrives. It comes in the form of Bobkova. She's going to be hunted down for a second time. Oh, she's off again. Bobkova is going. She has the second attempt, and it is going to be Russia who managed to dot it down and get the first try of this quarter-final. Argentina, they fought admirably, but it is Russia who get first blood. And a wave as well.
a wave for the supporters watching at home. Daria Bobkova, excellent finish from her. It all came from the scrummage. Perestiak does really well here, realises the defence is drifting and runs through the gap. Then knows she's going to get caught but doesn't panic, holds it up, looks for her support, gets the ball out to Bobkova. It looks like she's tackled, but she's not held. That's the important thing. She's not held there, so she can keep hold of the ball and keep going. Brilliant, strong finish from her. Of all the selections, she's probably the most surprising. She's the least experienced player on this Russian team. A couple of times yesterday you saw that inexperience, but hey, Pavel Baranovsky clearly knows what he's doing, because what a finish from her.
And a successful conversion as well by Lushnina. She was the top scorer yesterday. The highest tally racked up, a lot of that coming from her conversion attempts.
Back.
A little bit of a big hit off the chest there for Paladero for Argentina. She couldn't take that ball cleanly, and already Russia back on the attack. And it's Lushnina again. She's not just happy with taking kicks, she's interested in sniffing out that scoreline as well. Strong stuff by the Russians. You feel that they found their rhythm now. They've got numbers on the far side. They're still going, they're going to get the pass. It was just too late there. And now Argentina have it.
High tackle.
And interesting tackling technique coming in by Daria Bobkova there. I don't think you
High,
can do
please.
that.
The referee doesn't think so
Foul, please.
either. Yeah, Kazakova there for Russia just, well, really butchered the opportunity. The ball needed to go much sooner, ended up getting caught in contact, and finally a penalty, Argentina.
You can hear the crowd getting involved in this as well. They know how important this match is for both teams. Plenty of support out there.
Play on.
Ball was lost there, but the referee is happy for Russia to pounce on it. But it's a penalty to Argentina. A little bit of isolation there for Gonzalez.
No, go on.
And there was a big hit going there. You can hear the physicality, and it's come out to this near side once again. Serendia, is she going to go for it? She's going to go on her own. She's got support back inside. Kazakova is there, and it is going to be 3 tries for Russia. I'm getting too excited. 2 tries for Russia, and they've gone over for a second time.
You can get overexcited all you want today. This is about a spot in the Olympics, so if you're going to ever get excited, today is the time. Kazakova is the one who finishes the try off there. Seredin, a really intelligent play. She knows she's going to get caught, so passes the ball inside to Kazakova, who perhaps could have gone slightly quicker there to avoid the contact.
But when it comes to Russia there, Sue, seeing that although Kazakova dotted it down and it was a good pass to her, there were 2 more Russians outside her as well.
That's one of the big differences for the top teams here. You'll see that they all support all of the time in both attack and defence. They're playing as a 7. You have to play really good 7s. There's so much pitch to cover. You've got to get there to look after your teammates all the time.
Well, Kazakova makes her way back for the restart. She's made 15 appearances in the 7s World Series. And looking to express that as this day 2 continues. That has gone 10, and Russia almost shocked themselves there that they've managed to get the restart.
Yeah, Bobkova just wasn't quite ready, was she, for that pass from Hermidova?
Well, I could be wrong, but I think at half-time here, as Russia have the lead, and at the moment they've got that spot in the semi-finals, we could be having a little bit of a look shortly at the Russian coach, because he's a man that does not lack for expression.
Что вы придумываете? Играйте проще. Проще играйте. Если есть человек, который идет на прямом движении, начинайте с первого темпа между двух бегать. Вон Антонова показала пример. Юль, ну не убирайте руки, не прячьте сейчас. Начинаешь туда неуверенность ловить, начинаешь ходить с этим местом, надо помочь. Ищи, что не сыграл в первом тайме нигде. Девчонки, находите момент, где можно давить. По защите еще раз, если враг стоит, не надо толкать. Лучше каждый раз шишите, начинайте их давить после рака. Они будут ошибаться, мяч будет падать.
You can just see the Argentine team there just having their last bits of advice here and chat from their coach, Daniel Villan. He's a lawyer in his day job, but Argentina, they've now got 7 minutes to try and find a way to Rio.
Yeah, they're really up against it. This Russian team now dominant in the breakdown, dominant on the kickoffs, and dominant when they make opportunities. They're taking them, they're making them count.
Russia with the big lead there in this first quarter-final of the day. So restart, and it's a strong restart, but Argentina have managed to gather the ball. Gonzalez is quickly wrapped up by Russian players, and that's great rucking by Russia, and they've got numbers on the far side as well. Still flying through, this is good, it's Bobkova, she's going to go down, that's a brace for Bobkova, and it is now 3 tries for Russia.
And the wave again from Bobkova, but brilliant from Hamidova, brilliant from her in the breakdown. Watch her, she arrives like a bullet train, smashes into the Argentinian player and then stays on her feet, drives through the ruck. That's what creates this opportunity. And a pretty easy run-in on the outside for Bobkova.
A lot of people always think in sevens that it's not about the rucking, it's not about the mauling, but it can be so effective if you get it right.
And so important, sevens is all about possession. You need to have the ball to score tries, but to stop the opposition. It's a big old pitch with very few players, so you'll score tries if you've got the ball. It's all about possession, and being strong in the breakdown is critical.
Time off.
Big applause coming in there from the Russian bench. They're edging closer to victory here.
Yeah, that's Petrova on the bench. She must be feeling pretty frustrated. I'm the captain, let me on the pitch.
Have a go, have a go. Just a change here for Argentina. Coming on is Magali Fassi, a 24-year-old. Seeing a distinct pattern here for Russia from every restart. They're targeting that far side of the field. It's better from Argentina, though. They've struggled a couple of times there from those restarts, but she have actually managed to secure their ball this time. I do feel that if Argentina can just get a score in the next minute or so, I still have something to say about this quarter-final. Oh, loose pass already. Fassi is having to backtrack out on the far wing. She is the fresh legs, though. Definitely the wrong direction at the moment for the South Americans, and a good penalty there. They'll need that.
12 clear
release.
release.
Such a hassling defence from Russia, isn't it? Argentina managing to keep possession, but gradually moving further and further back towards their own try line.
It would be an achievement if Argentina actually do score, because yesterday Russia didn't have any points scored against them at all. Yeah. Their lowest scoreline was 47-0 against Samoa.
Yeah,
they're going into today with a lot of confidence, Russia, but as we always say, what happens on day one, or day one is just about getting through to day two in the position that you want. You have to work really hard to keep that form going.
So Argentina, they decide not to run that one. They've given themselves a little bit more territory down the far side touch. And they get to put the ball into the line out, and there we go. 4 Russians there in that top try score. You can see on the bottom left of your screen at the moment. But right at the top, there's a little bit of a home interest there. Emily Murphy-Croat, she managed to top yesterday. Big loopy pass, it's loose, and somehow Argentina managed to get hold of that. That was a dangerous situation. They've managed to work themselves out of it, but they're stuck in this tricky spot. And it's a penalty for Russia, expected to go quickly. Lashnina has it. How long is this going to take? Out to the far side. It's a tricky body position out there. Slammed over the line. It only took them seconds for them to actually crash over, and Kamidova has try number 4.
Another one to add to the top try scorers for this weekend. Lucina out to Hamidova. She finishes so well, we know that she does, and she's got long old arms, so it doesn't matter that she's tackled short of the line. She manages to sneak over. She's having a really, really good tournament, Hamidova.
She really has stood out. She's very busy at the restart. It's her job every time to go and get that ball.
Yeah, she's remodeled her game, really. Hamidova, a couple of seasons back, she was the out-and-out finisher. Other teams sort of caught up, really, with that pace, so she's not the standout finisher anymore, albeit she still can finish really well. But she's found other facets of her game that really set her apart.
We're used to these restarts now. That was actually a little bit deeper from Lashnina, so it's just given Argentina a little bit more time on the ball. And the clock is really against Argentina now. This is perhaps a little bit too much for them to make up. They're going to do something. They've got to do it quickly. Is this the opportunity? It comes out to the far side, and the pressure is just proving too much at the moment for the Argentinians as Pedrosa spills the ball.
Hassling defence is just excellent, isn't it, from Russia? Poor old Argentina just have no time to regroup, and their passing isn't perfect, and it's putting themselves under pressure.
Time off.
Just the Russian defender just about to descend on them.
5.
We are just waiting for Oksana Korobchuk to make her way onto the field, and it's the lady we were talking about just a few moments ago. She's making her way off. It's Hamidova. She's now off the field of play.
Play on.
A little bit of a tap off the boot there, but I have to say Lashnina dealt with that brilliantly at the back of that scrum. It was a sort of ball that was just bobbling around everywhere. She managed to set it up nicely for her country.
Back.
And unusual there from Russia. A little bit of panic from them, and now they're stuck in a foot chase. Ball loose on the ground, and it could be anyone's hit. And that's good from Argentina. They just bided their time to find the loose ball, not get stuck on top of it. And is there space on this near side? Almost a great hack through there by Fonterosa. She just couldn't execute. And it's back in the Russian hands. Oh, is that a space? And is that a great pass out to the far side? This is gorgeous stuff from the Russians. They're flying away down the far side wing. Oh, this is going to be a lovely try. Nice stuff there from Russia. They do touch it down in the end, and that is really nice stuff for them for try number 5. Zdrodtrova there, who manages to get it down in the middle.
Yeah, first of all, Perestiak sees the gap and then has the vision to get the ball out to Zdrodtrova, who is fresh legs. She's new on the pitch. Bobkova has gone off, I think. So no one was going to catch her there. She's finished excellently throughout the World Series.
Most importantly, Zdrodtrova, she had the sense to make sure that she got that one directly under the post. Remember, these conversions are very important, and that try has meant that she has managed to level with Amy Lee Murphy-Crowe when it comes to top try scorers this weekend.
Still no Petrova. Pretty much every other Russian player has been on the pitch at some point, but no Petrova. I wonder if there's an injury or if he's simply testing his team to play without the captain.
The eagle eyes of Suday, keeping an eye on what is going on out there on the pitch, what is happening with the Russian captain. We'll have to send out some secret spies to find out later.
It'd be particularly bad luck if they've lost another captain to injury after already losing Kudanova.
Well, Argentina, this is a pretty vain mission now for them. The ball goes away, they're stuck on the halfway. Can they salvage perhaps a little bit of pride here? They have it on the halfway. I think this is the furthest up the pitch they've actually had possession. They've had plenty of it, but they've been really pinned back into their own half the whole time. They're trying to squeeze ball that back, but it's been lost. And here we go, Russia. What a surprise. They're off. They're flying again. Lashnina can find support out on the far side. It's Bobkova again, who will be on for the hat-trick to finish off and get Russia into the semi-finals. It's been a clean, clinical performance, and Russia still have a chance to go to Rio.
The Bobkova wave, as it shall henceforth be known, scores the try. Lashnina, pretty sure she could have made it there herself, but she looks up and thinks, that's a long way. I'm going to give it to one of the fast girls on the outside. Bobkova gets the run in. Here she goes, dots the ball down, gets up. Oh, we don't see the wave.
Right, Lashnina then with a little chance just to tip the scoreline over a little bit more. And remember, Russia's still not had any points scored against them throughout this tournament. That one goes wide of the uprights, but there we go. We have our first semi-finalist who'll be playing for that last spot in Rio. It will be Russia. Argentina, their Olympic dream is over.